Easiest way to get your girl's ring size without giving up your intentions. Suck her finger and keep your mouth like that, then walk to the store. Go boy, chase the ball. Hee hee. Stupid dog. Go son, chase your dreams, you can do anything. Hee hee. Stupid kid. Jake Paul McCartney. Bloody hell, this burns my eyes. It is a no from me. Girls with Photoshop. I can't wait to make myself prettier. Boys with Photoshop. Guys, my nan and granddad dressed up as snowmen. I can't breathe, they look terrifying. Centaurs have 6 limbs and are therefore insects. Discuss. Oh. I don't like this. This movie theater lets you watch movies while relaxing in double beds. Next thing I knew, I was pregnant. I'm dating a half Asian girl. Her mom is Korean, and her dad is also Korean. Her legs were ripped off in a car accident. Push, you're almost there. Yes, yes. Push, you did it. New phone, who dis? Took my girlfriend to where we first met. Snapped a pic of our husky just as she sneezed. It's one of the most terrifying things I've seen. I used to be able to see the towel on her head. Before you start popping that bubble wrap, remember the air in it is from China. If women paint their eyebrows, we can paint our beards. Half of all boxing photos look like gay weddings. What an unwanted D-pic looks like to the ladies. I did not choose my husband, but I can choose my jewelry. Ever seen a hard-boiled penguin egg? No. Well, today is your day. Happy feet ain't dance for this. Did they frick? The koala grabbed my hand and everything inside me was saying, this is wrong. What if your name was Tony, but you spelled it like Tony? Can't even argue. The nipple tip is better. The nipple tip make me feel like I'm sucking Gatorade straight from the titty of the gator. Cooking show. Next you'll dip the carcass of the mother into the scrambled remains of her unborn children. After completing my free 1-month trial of 2020, I wish to cancel my subscription. 2 weeks old. That is the cutest testicle I've ever seen. Plankton built his computer wife, so he's also the one who programmed her personality. Plankton made a wife who would belittle and mock him. Plankton has a humiliation kink. I like the sound of that. Me, well look who came by for a little sucky sucky. Vampire, don't say it like that. Part spider part scorpion creature found in amber. Australians. Hey, I've seen this one. You didn't see Timmy Turner wish for a big D the whole time, so you know he was packing that schmeat. Penguin skeleton. So that's dead asshole neck. I need a minute to process. What? How did you think I wash the dishes? How to cut a pizza. For small groups. For parties. Just for you. Who came first? I was today years old when I found out the middle row in a package of Oreos was actually for salsa. There's a formerly locked room in our Airbnb that contains 2 guns, an erotic painting, and a typewriter whose keys are entirely made of teeth. We are going to die here, aren't we? Contact lens jewelry. When you're trying to jack off but your dog won't leave. Don't kill her. I've used your bloods to make babies. If you kill her, that means you kill your own daughter. Because the platypus both lays eggs and produces milk, it's one of the few animals that can make its own custard. Every time I come home, I have to look at this Kirby from hell I made in elementary school that my mom now hangs aprons on. What's up with your eyes? I'd rather be put in the luggage hold than have to sit like this on a plane. This is a nightmare. Suspect, I ain't coming out. Officer, okay, send in the werewolf. Suspect, wait, the what? Itchy butthole. Eat a spoonful of broken glass and your diamond snakes will scratch it for you on the way out. Have you ever realized that Steve from Minecraft is 6'6" with arms that are 9 inches thick? Because I just did. The trouble with centaurs, so you know how colts can run almost right away after they're born, but babies can't even hold their own heads up for a long time. Yeah. I laughed so hard that I snorted and scared my pup. There is no way to make the showing of middle finger even more offensive. People on the internet. When will humans stop dancing in our pee? I don't know, but those two are making out in it. Oh wow. They're really going at it. Should we stop peeing? No. Let's give the people what they want. This is how people in Florida get around town. I squeeze my girl when she on her period. Cause she my little ketchup packet. What y'all know about peanuts in your Pepsi though? Not a freaking thing, and let's keep it that way. Yesterday my colleague called me a book murderer because I cut long books in half to make them more portable. Does anyone else do this? Is it just me? Trust the freaking process. January 2019 to January 2020. Director, give me an expression that says, I just ate your butterfly collection and I have 7 scented erasers in my booty. Willem Dafoe. Dr. Enderlin, veterinarian and taxidermist. Either way you get your dog back. Morge my wife, bring me the boy. Here he is homie, our Thunderbart. We must destroy him, for he is a creature of darkness. No father. Consume my pants. Let me speak with the manager of California. Known as the wraparound spider, this spider can flatten and wrap its body around tree limbs as camouflage. Get God on the phone. The face Millhouse maid haunted me for years. I don't know what it is about that grimace that branded itself upon me, but it stuck. It stuck with me for years. Even now, I feel a certain coldness. Because it's based on this picture of a French man watching the Nazis march into Paris in 1940. Somebody called country music Farm Emo, and I can't stop thinking about it. I made a hide the pain Herald face mask. 1 lace that person in blanket. 2 roll them like a sushi. 3. The wolf skin has a strange feature. Emergency. What happened? Which one is Billie Eilish? I hate you. Delete my number. Arby's has flipped the vegan meat trend on its head with the vegetable, a carrot made out of turkey that looks and tastes almost exactly like the vegetable. My little sister can't be a dictator. If Mr. Krabs wore a hat, where would he put it? One day, this will all be yours. It was much nicer before the nuclear fallout, but it's still our kingdom. Yes, Papa. I was today years old when I learned that ejaculation comes out at 27 miles per hour, making it illegal in a school zone. There's other reasons it's not allowed in school zones, but sure. Kellogg's redesigns Fruit Loops mascot Toucan Sam, and people are not happy. Oh dear, I seem to have spilled Jordana all over me. Winnie the Pooh, about to invent the first honey roasted ham. Taking baby's temperature. Do. Don't. That's just my phone. I have it set on vibrate. Isn't that your phone? It is not the prettiest, but here is a little chart I made of skin tones. The idea is to eyedrop anywhere on the chart to get a unique skin tone instead of getting stuck in the loop of white and dark. Useful. Flesh Cloud eager to assist your art. All hail the mighty Flesh Cloud. When two people kiss, they create a long tube from butthole to butthole. I was higher than pterodactyl tits last night and said extra crust instead of extra cheese. Pelvis. Pelvis Presley. Love my Instant Pot, makes cooking a breeze. Just tossed in an apple and a cup of water, and in 25 minutes I had a really hot apple. I found a way to make my peen 12 inches long. Fold it in half. Hell yeah, mother trucker. That kid is 4 feet tall, so he's basically a tripod. After 30 weeks of being pregnant, the baby is now fully formed inside of the lady's body, and it will soon be time for the birthing. UFOs have always been real. UFO stands for unidentified flying object. If I throw a bow through the air and it hits you in the face before you know what it is, you just got hit in the face by a UFO. A horse with a dog's mouth. Have a nice weekend, everyone. I might be in my mid-30s, but at least I'm still in touch with youth culture. What up, teens? How about that new Grimes album? Look at this old loser who hasn't had any eye surgery. Ha 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 ha, look at him. Nice tiny eyes, you old piece of shiz. Water bottles should have lips installed on the top, so when you drink your water, it gives you a kiss. Oh frick, I just realized something. Hold on, just give me a freaking second. You're not allowed to say this and you know it. Ariana Grande. Drunk man has Shreks with snowman. Loses peen to frostbite. I've been impaled. Y'all eat your coke with or without the shell. Our Father, who art in heaven. Let me guess, you'd like to have Shreks without being eaten. Yes please. This bottled water scared me to death last night. 95% of animal vocalizations are either let's have Shreks or frick off. So technically, Your Honor, the probability is that my sheep consented. This is Sam the Slug. He always smiles. You'll never catch him crying. If he ever does, the salt in his tears will melt his face right off. Just like his wife and son. Look at Sam, still smiling. Remember, Kevin McCallister could have phoned the police at any time. He was a child who had accidentally been left alone. One call and he would have been safe, but it was never about safety. He was hunting those men. He wanted them to die. It was fun for him. He enjoyed it. Y'all remember that time Miss Frizzle took the kids to get nutted on? Hold up. Your stomach is constantly filled with warm puke. You should probably shower less. Love chips, hate chewing. The drinkers. Thanks, I hate Mr. Burns in real life. Oh, I'm sorry, Snowflake. Did I offend you? Do you want a band-aid? Do you want a hug? Do you want a kiss? I will kiss you. I will do it. Right on the mouth. Come here, Snowflake. That's it. Your lips are so soft, Snowflake. Snowflake. What is the best response you have given to a phone scammer? Pete's Pizzeria and a clinic, where yesterday's loss is today's source. Floating around on the internet. Well, do I have news for you? Proof that Fred wears a one piece under his button up. By Corner Clops. Phineas and Ferb were nothing but Candace's imagination. She couldn't deal with Phineas' death, so she built an imaginary world where he was still alive and playing with Ferb. Ferb was born with disabilities and as a result, couldn't talk or do much. She imagined both of the brothers going on adventures together and creating huge things in their backyard. And that's why her mom couldn't see them during anything, because it was all in Candace's imagination. Don't remember Build-A-Bear being this kinky. Choose me, name me, take me home, stuff me. Your tongue knows exactly how everything you look at will feel. Try it. Look at the table leg. You know what it will feel like if you lick it. Imagine licking a football or the couch. Whether you have or haven't actually licked these things, when you imagine it, your tongue knows. It knows. What kind of sorcery is this? Ever since you prescribed me coronavirus, I can breathe easier, my water is cleaner, and I use less energy. That's a good start. We'll repeat the treatment again in the autumn. when you're scrolling down to the YouTube comments, but remember they moved. I left my gummy bears in a hot car. When I returned they melted into a sugary quagmire. Their individual essence dissolved into nothingness, reformed by the void into a singular consciousness. No separate beings nor flavors, just one manifestation of formless eternal gummy. Goofy is the only classic Disney character who has had Shreks. Mickey has nephews, Donald has nephews, Goofy has a son, and he wasn't adopted. He looks just like him. Goofy has had Shreks. Goofy has known a woman biblically. Imagine what it must have looked like. Imagine what it sounded like. These are the things I think about when I wake up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat. Gah yuck. See that little sign in the hall? They don't allow liquid containers on planes. That implies 9/11 happened in Animal Crossing. The moon, Venus and Jupiter will align to form a smiley face this May. This phenomenon last occurred in 2008. Man aged 70, 17 too old to be a threat, kills again after prison release. I'll freaking do it again. Thanks, I hate noise cancelling headphones. You're a wizard, Harry. Hogwarts Express. When you turn a stormtrooper's helmet upside down, they are much less serious looking. This cannot be comfortable. Without objective morality, everything is permissible. What are some horrifying things to consider when thinking about aliens? They might be Shreksy, and they might be horny. There are hot aliens in your area. How I seem to work in Naruto. The worst alphabet book ever. P is for pterodactyl. M is for mnemonic. W is for N. Thanks, I hate pausing Disney movies. Like the video and subscribe right now, and watch my previous Tank Memes videos. Thanks.